can you win $32,000 on the turn of a card right here on Card Shark. And now the host of Card Shark, Bill Rafferty.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. What a nice group. Welcome to Card Sharks, everybody. Thank you. We had so much fun yesterday, we decided to do it again, and who can blame us, because this is Card Sharks, and you can win a fortune on the turn of a single card. Let's not waste any time. Let's meet our lovely dealers. Here they come. Here's Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, and Lacey Pemberton, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you ready to do it again today, ladies?
Yeah.
I think we got to pick it up from where we left yesterday. Let's go over here. Lacey will be dealing out the red cards on the top to be played by our returning champion, and Susanna will be playing the laying out the blue cards on the bottom to be played by our challengers. Let's meet today's Card Sharks. Let's see it. Hello.
Hi.
Good looking group. Here's Tina. Good to see Tina here today. She is our champion. She is a champion to the tune of $6,500.
Yeah. All right.
A lot of loot. And you did that. You did that yesterday from some pretty poor cards. You were operating at a deficit there, and you rolled it right at the $6,500. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Tina.
Okay, my name's Tina LaFond, and I'm the baby out of 6 kids. I have 7 wonderful nieces and nephews, and I live with my mom and dad at home in Buena Park.
That's good to hear. How are you, Clay?
Just fine.
What about you, sir?
I'm from Fayetteville, Arkansas, where I live on a farm with my parents while I attend school full-time.
Yeah, you want to go back to that farm, I have a feeling.
I sure do.
Yeah, you're a farm boy. It's good to have you here. Each of you has cut your deck of cards backstage?
Yes, sir.
Sure
Okay,
did.
you know how to play the game, but let me quickly tell the folks at home how our game is played. The object of the game is to work your way across this board by predicting whether each of these cards will be higher or lower than the card that precedes it. Now, if you can see, we're in the middle of a game right now. Tina has a bit of a lead. She only has 2 cards to go, and Clay, he has 3 cards to go. Before they can start turning the cards, they must answer one of our high-low questions. We are in our first game and 3rd question, and this will go to Tina. Tina, you ready, dear?
Oh, I am.
Here we go. We surveyed 100 top women business executives across the country, and we asked them, did you start your career as a secretary? How many top women executives said that they did?
Okay, my sister is a top women executive, and she never in her life was a secretary. But I don't think that people that are secretaries actually are the ones that move up along the ladder. So I think that that's going to be about 32 people out of 100.
32 out of 100.
32.
Clay, what would you say? Higher or lower, sir?
Well, I think that a lot of women are like my mom. They were forced into lower positions in the past before they could get into a big job that's more accepted these days. So I'm going to say it's higher.
You're going to go it's higher.
Yes, sir.
You're going to say it's higher. I have an opinion. I'm going to side here with Tina. I have a feeling it's a little lower. The actual number of women executives who started as a secretary is 62. It's higher. It is higher. Working your way up from the ranks. Terrific. Clay.
I want to change that card.
Yeah, I didn't even have to
That's
tell you.
right.
Clay got the high-low question correctly. That means he can change his base card. That 9 now becomes a queen. What a show.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a queen. A jack.
Lower again.
Lower than a jack. An 8.
Oh, I think I'll freeze.
All right. Clay realizes that he can freeze here. He can protect his position. And now I have to tell everybody, he keeps Tina away from the cards, but it is now sudden death. I love to say sudden death. This is the 4th. This is where the game has to be won on the 4th and final question. So control of the board here is most important. And Clay, you're going to get the question. Here he comes. We surveyed 100 men who have been married 50 years or more, and we asked them, is your wife the only woman you've ever made love to? How many men married 50 years said yes, their wife is the only woman they've ever made love to?
Well, I'm from kind of older parents, and they're very, very moral on those matters. And past times they were more conservative, especially 50 years ago. So I'm going to say that's pretty high, probably 70.
Okay, you're going to go high. You're going to go real high. Tina, what do you think? Higher, lower?
I think that a lot of the people back in the olden days weren't playing around like they do nowadays. So I think that that might be just a little...
Some interesting uses of words, playing around. I love the way they kind of cover that one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, okay, anyhow, I think that that's just a little bit lower.
You're going to go a little bit lower.
Just a little bit.
The actual number of men married 50 years whose wife is the only woman they've ever made love to is 37.
Yeah.
37. It is lower. It is lower. Tina, it is sudden death, and you have
Okay.
control of the board. Now, you can change this
I'm
8 and go on to play, but if you make a mistake, that means that Clay automatically wins the game. Or you can pass control of the board over to Clay, force him to play off this 8. If he makes a mistake, then you automatically win the game. What do you want to do, play or
I
pass,
want to
Tina?
play this one out.
You're going to play it out?
Yeah, because if I make the mistake, I want to be the one to do it. So
Okay.
I'd like to change the card to
You
start
change
out with.
the 8. Interesting call. Interesting call. You're going to change this 8. This
sure
8
am.
now becomes a 4.
Okay, and I want to go higher.
Higher than a 4. A 10.
Okay, I want to go lower.
Lower than a 10. This is for the game. It is not. It is a jack, and that means that Clay wins our first game. Terrific. Terrific. Way to play. You did it. We'll be right back with game number 2 right after this commercial break.